These kindergarten children are playing with handkerchiefs. They didn't know the teacher was pointing a gun at their heads behind them. The whole scene was also broadcast live on the internet. Their parents were watching the live broadcast in horror at the moment. And all this started from an hour ago. Naina is a kind-hearted kindergarten teacher. She was very popular with children. The kids are as usual today. They are watching cartoons in the lounge. Naina's face changed instantly. Take out a gun and put it in her waist. Then pull out her phone and call the police. I'm a kindergarten teacher. I took 16 hostages. She calls the police to arrest herself. This step is really shocking. But it wasn't the police who arrived first. It was the man who Naina called to deliver food to children. The driver man was about to leave after putting down the food, but accidentally saw the gun on Naina's waist. Naina is angry. Point the gun directly at the man. What are you doing, ma'am? There are children here. Shut up or I'll kill you. She tied the man. Then the police arrived in a hurry with the team. They surround the kindergarten. Naina made her first request to the police. She asked an expert named Javed to negotiate with her. Javed is indeed a senior negotiator. The police don't know what trick Naina is playing. They can only call Javed to the scene. Naina made a second request at this time. Within an hour, put $50 million into her account. Otherwise, she'll shoot a child. Just pay the ransom, she'll let a child go. This kidnapper earns $50 million an hour. Just like a great bargain. The police don't want to be caught by a kidnapper. They prepare to deploy now. Plan to use force to suppress Naina. But they didn't expect. Naina has uploaded online a video of kidnapping children at the moment. That's what we've seen at the beginning. In the video, children play games carefree. And Naina holds a gun and points at their heads. Children are innocent and romantic. They're ignorant of the danger. This video immediately caused a discussion on the internet. Parents of children rushed to kindergarten. Watch this horror live stream. It's incredible. Even a negotiator like Javed. He didn't know what Naina's purpose was. He's afraid the kids will get hurt and can only obediently transfer $50 million to Naina's account. After receiving the money, Naina really released the first child and quickly made a third request to the police. At this time, she wanted to connect the phone with the Prime Minister. Javed was furious after hearing this, as the dignified police, but was controlled by a kidnapper. It really lost their faces. He can't stand it. Immediately called the agents to attack. The agents quickly surrounded the kindergarten. Naina knew she was surrounded, but she was not panicking. She immediately called a little boy. Can you play shooting games with me now? Yes, teacher. Okay, go there. Naina took out her phone. Live broadcast of the little boy cheering. The next second, a gun is aimed at the child. The little boy was happy to ask the teacher to shoot him in front of the camera. Teacher Naina, let's shoot. Shoot me. The next second, he fell to the ground. His parents who watched their son was shot in front of the screen suddenly stunned. Naina made her request to the whole network. If she can't speak to the Prime Minister, she will shoot a child every hour. Her eyes are fierce. Her words are with a strong tone. Tens of thousands of netizens began to scold her. This anti-human behavior instantly pushed her to the peak of public opinion. She killed the child. She was the one who took the life of a child. It sucks to give her attention. Javed can't bear it anymore. He told the police to break into Naina's house and start a search. But after a search, they didn't find any mechanical guns. It's on Naina's bedside table. Many antidepressant drugs have been discovered. By investigating Naina's medical records, they find out that Naina has been receiving psychiatric treatment at the age of 16. Javed arrested Naina's mother. They plan to use this method to get Naina to obey obediently. But the moment he saw Naina's mother, Javed was stunned. Have you found the person who violated my daughter? Please arrest the person who assaulted my daughter, please. Tears fell from the corners of his eyes instantly. He finally remembered. 14 years ago, Naina was only 16 years old and was assaulted on a bus. It was Javed who was in charge of handling the case at that time. Because violations are everywhere in India. Even if the police found out, they can't get promoted. Javed at the time wanted to get promoted, so he focused on other big cases. The criminal who assaulted Naina was never found. And what about Naina? She has suffered from severe depression and anxiety. Perpetrators go free. How can the victim feel at ease? Until Naina turned 30, she couldn't shake off the fear of being violated. When she was about to collapse in the end, she planned the kidnapping. Javed finally understood. Why did Naina name and negotiate with him? She came for revenge. But is Naina's purpose really as simple as revenge? The Prime Minister has just finished a meeting here. She heard that the kidnappers wanted to talk to her. The staff advised her not to get involved. But she didn't want her children to lose their lives. So the Prime Minister agreed and called Naina. What do you want to say to me? I will release 2 children to prove my sincerity. Wait for you to come here and speak to me. Naina kept her promise. She released 2 children. Unexpectedly, one of the little boys was the one who was shot to death by her in the live broadcast. Turned out she didn't kill him at all. The footage of the previous live shooting of him was faked. And that's all part of her plan to meet the Prime Minister. But if she kidnapped a group of children to meet the Prime Minister, then there will more and more kidnappers in the future follow suit. Doesn't the Prime Minister meet the kidnappers every day? Naina is besieged by the whole network again. The news is also spreading rumors that she is a perverted psychopath. Naina is watching it all in front of the screen. She angrily called. You want to increase the ratings by considering a person undergoing psychiatric treatment as a pervert. Not what I said, but your actions prove it. Really? Is that true? From now on, you will see my madness. The girl was sitting alone on the school bus. The next second, the driver gave her a weird smile. She was assaulted. 14 years later, this girl kidnapped 16 children, using them to threaten the nation and make a request to meet the Prime Minister. People across the country refused to make Prime Minister submit to criminals. But in order not to hurt more children, the Prime Minister decided to meet Naina anyway. In the rain, the Prime Minister's car slowly drove to the gate of the kindergarten. But she was stopped by Javed. Javed told the Prime Minister the fact that Naina was assaulted. He's afraid that Naina kidnapping the child is not just to get revenge on him, but it's more likely to retaliate against the entire country. Javed followed the Prime Minister into kindergarten. It was found that Naina had set up a live broadcast device. That means the conversation between them will be broadcast live to a national audience. The Prime Minister doesn't know what Naina's purpose is. Just sit down in front of the camera. Naina opens her account on the computer. Inside was the 50 million ransom she asked for from the police. In front of the camera, she publicly announced, with the Prime Minister pressing the send key, the money was officially donated. What the hell do you want? I want the assault criminals to be sentenced to death. Naina, you know it's impossible. From an 8-month-old girl to a 70-year-old woman, all are assaulted. Statistically in India, a woman is assaulted every 16 minutes. Until this moment, everyone knows the purpose of Naina doing all this. She hopes that through this kidnapping, let the people of the whole country pay attention to those women who are hurt. She made her appeal to the Prime Minister. Hope the Prime Minister will move forward with the protection bill process. She wants her tragedy to never repeat with other girls. She never thought to really hurt these kindergarten kids. Instead, she did it all for the children, to have a more secure environment. Of course, the Prime Minister understands how miserable women are living in this country. But she alone does not have the power to decide the course of the law. She can only promise Naina that she will find her offender. There's no need for, ma'am. He's sitting right behind you. 3 weeks ago, he got into this school. Say he's the new driver here. I will never let him go unpunished again. Unexpectedly, Naina stood up immediately, pointed the gun at the driver. Have you ever violated me? I do not. Have you violated me? The driver snatched Javed's gun and aimed at Naina, but the bolt didn't open. Naina survived by luck. At this time, the agents have attacked. Naina knew this was her last chance. She will become a criminal if she shoots. But if she drops the gun, she's been sleepless all her life. Naina doesn't hesitate. Finally, the children are rescued safely. Naina was jailed for murder. Although she paid the price for what she did, she achieved her goal. Her actions shocked the nation. They start to wake up. The protection bill is finally on the agenda. This line of subtitles is slowly typed at the end of the film. Since you've started watching this film, as per statistics, 8 women have been raped in our country. This is the latest new film of Thursday released in India. The story takes place on a very ordinary Thursday. And India also started waking up this Thursday. The creator gave the male the strength and physique that are greater than female. It was hoped that this power to be used to protect the weak. But some people choose to use it for bullying and aggression. As said in the video, this is the dilemma that all Indian women are going through. But the cliché remains the same. No one listens to their pain. No one noticed their tragedy. When violence is the only way for Naina to solve her problems. How sad this must be. Just hoping for the trauma that they suffered has a chance of being rehabilitated. And the only way to heal these wounds is everyone no longer pretending to be deaf and dumb, but wake up and stand up. Create a safe world together. In that world, there is a perfect punishment system and the highest moral system. Every woman no longer has to be afraid. No longer have to pick up a gun to protect themselves. Every one of them has dignity.